The whole world knows him as Harry Potter, but tonight, Daniel Radcliffe became a Broadway song and dance man. We're here on opening night of How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. So excited to see you, looking gorgeous tonight. What brought you out?
Thank you. What brought me out was Daniel, of course.
Are you excited to see Daniel Radcliffe singing and dancing?
Absolutely. I heard a Star is Born on the Broadway stage. I heard he can dance and sing and act and the whole thing.
This is obviously a whole show about, getting ahead and scheming in the business world. Have you ever had to deal with that at all in your life?
Oh no, I'm in show business. Just no scheming, no dealing, no. It's been smooth sailing all the way. Yeah.
Have you ever had to do any scheming in your own career?
I'm not going to tell you.
I haven't had a regular job since I worked for the New York Daily News in the late 50s and early 60s. And there was some politics, but it was mostly in those days who could drink the most was the politics.
If there were a book, How to Succeed on Broadway, what would be step one?
Learn your lines and hit your marks.
Have fun. Don't take yourself too seriously. That was two steps.
How do you feel tonight?
Good, yeah, it's great to finally be open. It really is. Like we felt like we've been ready for this night for at least a week, so it's kind of all been gearing up to this, and it's really exciting.
Well, you look gorgeous. You actually walked into the red carpet sort of butt first.
Well, this is my best asset right here.
That's the spot?
Yes, this is the hot spot. So you have to work it. Whatever you got, you have to work it,
What made you want to do this show?
I just love this show. I love this show, and I really think the part of Finch was a good fit for Dan. I was anxious to work with Dan, and he wanted to do a musical, and we were trying to find something that would be appropriate for both of us, and this fell on the table, and it seemed perfect.
Why did you want to do this? You could be sitting at home with your Harry Potter action figures, and you're working your ass off on Broadway.
Well, yeah, but which sounds more fun, really? Like sitting at home playing with dolls of myself, or actually being up there in front of like an amazing audience with this fantastic company. Like this is stuff that's a challenge is always the most satisfying when it actually comes good. And I think, tonight and in the past month we have come good.
You're kissing Daniel Radcliffe.
I am, lucky girl.
I know you're a married lady, but it must still be kind of fun.
Of course it's fun. We have a great time. Yeah, for sure. I like being the envy of all those ladies out there.
You get to kiss him, not as hard as Rose does, but you do get to kiss Daniel Radcliffe.
I know. I mean, I don't think he wants the red lipstick so much on his face as much, so he holds back a little bit. But also, if he was only 10 years older, but he's not. He's a baby. He's a little man.
What do you think of Daniel Radcliffe?
I love him madly, absolutely madly. I wish I was 20. Darn it.
I have to say, though, he is so down to earth and so cool and, just loves doing this. He loves the Broadway community. I just can't think of one bad thing to say about that guy. He's wonderful.
There's something special about being in the middle of a big musical comedy that works with big dancing and big songs. And how does it feel to be on the stage?
Well, frankly, I've never been in that show before. I mean, I've done a few clunkers, people, let's be honest. And so it's really nice to feel like a part of something with a great tunes and a great stellar cast and just amazing choreography and know okay, this is good. It feels right.
It's got great punchlines. It's written so, it was a Pulitzer Prize winner, So it's perfectly written. There's nothing to change. And with Rob's choreography, it just adds that flair.
One of the most adorable things on Broadway right now is watching you and Dan dancing together. So what was it like rehearsing that?
It was great. we worked on it a lot, to really get it down, and then we started having fun with it, and it's great.
So what does he come up to, like your belly button, or?
No, he's much taller than that. I'm a freak. Dan is closer to normal size. I'm a giant.
What's it like being next to him? He's a very tall man.
It's what it's like for me being next to the rest of the world. But he is very tall. But it did give birth to one of the best jokes in the play, where I leapfrog him and he just lifts his leg over me. It's kind of, and that came just out of something he did in rehearsals, and we're just like, why would we change that? It's too damn funny.
So is Daniel Radcliffe playing J. Pierpont Finch officially the cutest thing on Broadway?
I think it absolutely is officially the cutest thing on Broadway. He's spectacular. I mean, who knew he could dance like that? I mean, he's unbelievable, and he's going to really amaze people, blow them away.
I would have to say, without a doubt, I almost scream at all the girls when he comes out for the curtain call at the end. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles!
Yes, absolutely. He shimmies and shammies and shakes those hips, and it's like, wow! It's crazy.
Did you have dreams of being a song and dance man?
Yes, but they were kind of very that'll never happen, kind of dreams. So to actually be here, is surprising to me as much as I think it is to everybody else. But yeah, no, I'm having kind of an amazing time doing it. I mean, but I thought it would be something that happened later. So to have it now is very, very exciting.